Hi and welcome to Daz's video on disability etiquette and how to interact with persons with disabilities in a respectful and inclusive manner. While persons with disabilities are individuals and what is considered polite or appropriate etiquette may vary from person to person, there are general guidelines which can help you to interact with persons with disabilities in a way that is both respectful and considerate to everyone. Persons with disabilities face several types of barriers in their daily lives, including physical, attitudinal, or policy-based barriers. When persons with disabilities are treated differently or made to feel uncomfortable, it can make it difficult for them to participate in everyday activities. This can lead to feelings of isolation and exclusion and can often make it harder for persons with disabilities to live independently and fully participate in society. Whether you're meeting someone with a disability for the first time or you're a long-time friend or colleague, it's important to be mindful of their needs and treat them with respect. This is especially true in the workplace, where various companies and organizations specialize in disability integration and awareness training and can guide you, while the White Paper on the Rights of Persons with Disabilities also provides guidelines for creating an inclusive society. In December 2015, the country's first White Paper on the Rights of Persons with Disabilities was approved by Cabinet. The vision of the White Paper is the creation of a free and just society inclusive of all persons with disabilities as equal citizens. The White Paper is a crucial step along the journey of improving the lives of persons with disabilities and moves us closer to a fully inclusive society. The White Paper is a call to action for government, civil society, and the private sector to work together to ensure the socio-economic inclusion of persons with disabilities. Use the correct terminology. Words reflect as well as influence the way people think. In section 1.2.4 of the White Paper on the Rights of Persons with Disabilities, under Disability and Language, it states that language reflects the social context in which it is developed and used, and therefore reflects the values and attitudes. It plays an important role in reinforcing values and attitudes that lead to discrimination and segregation of groups in society. Language can therefore be used as a powerful tool to facilitate change and bring about new values, attitudes, and social integration. Using appropriate language is therefore key to showing respect towards persons with disabilities. You should avoid using terms that are outdated or offensive, such as handicapped, wheelchair-bound, or crippled. Instead, use the person first, which places the person before their disability. The term persons with a disability is therefore used instead of the term a disabled person. This shows that you see the person first and their disability second. Focus on the person, not the disability. We should therefore focus on the person and what they can do, not the disability and what they cannot do. Remember that people with disabilities are just that, people. They have likes, dislikes, interests, and hobbies, just like anyone else. So when interacting with someone with a disability, focus on them as an individual and not just their disability. Ask before assisting. Don't assume the person's abilities. Just because someone has a disability doesn't mean they can't do certain things. Many persons with disabilities are perfectly capable of doing things on their own, so don't assume that they need your help. It's important to ask the person what they are comfortable with and what they need. Respecting personal space is important when interacting with persons with disabilities. Avoid touching or moving their mobility devices without permission. Similarly, don't pet or distract service animals, as they are working animals and should not be disturbed. Be aware of accessibility to not exclude persons with disabilities, and respect the facilities that have been designed specifically for them, such as accessible parking and accessible bathrooms. Speak clearly and directly. Speak directly to the person, not to their companion or interpreter. If someone has a hearing or speech impairment, it's important to speak in a clear and concise manner. Face the person when you're talking to them, and don't cover your mouth, as this can make it difficult for them to understand you. Be patient and kind when interacting with persons with disabilities and the elderly. Persons with disabilities may move more slowly, need more time to complete tasks, or communicate differently than you're used to. It's important to be patient and understanding, and do not rush them, as this can cause unnecessary stress. Always treat the person with respect and dignity. Remember that persons with disabilities are people first, and they deserve the same level of respect and kindness as anyone else. The key is to be respectful, patient, and treat the person as an individual. By following these steps, you can help create a more inclusive and welcoming environment for persons with disabilities. Thanks for watching our video on disability etiquette in South Africa. We hope these tips have been helpful in showing you how to interact with persons with disabilities. If you would like to find out more about disability etiquette or creating a more inclusive working environment in the workplace, please feel free to contact DASA, who provides a comprehensive one-stop access solution that strives to promote equality for persons with disabilities in South Africa. You can contact DAS on tel 021 761 4831 or cell 084 504 9176, or email us on info@dasa.org.za. Alternatively, you can visit our website at www.disabilityinfo.sa.co.za.